First place teams between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best starters around do battle next. George Gilmore will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom. And that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Striding into the box, Connor Pitts. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting first.
Stepping up now, Jeremy Pitts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in the zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Now Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, this guy's been on fire lately. 8 runs batted in over his last 10 games, and he's been cashing in on all of his opportunities lately.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The set and the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Sonny Yap, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Striding in, Michael Jacques. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Indians, the left fielder, Michael Jacques.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Day over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Anthony Woodard, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Pops this one up, hits over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, James Choi. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First offering on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And he lays off for ball one. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, John Pitts. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now to the plate, Jeff Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
And he takes a called strike, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Doe is there, 2 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Sammy.
Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays go in order 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ned Torres. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ned Torres.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Alonzo Wells. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and there's a base hit, the first one of the ball game for the Indians. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Alex Stowe, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed. Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box now, Tom Willett, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. That one doesn't even sniff the zone. Missing very high.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Pitts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
Thank you, Heidi. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Walter Iwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. Now that's popped up. Choi waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Brady Day, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yay.
From the stretch. Too low, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Day comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his day started, Barton McGregor, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Michael.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Jacques. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now
stepping in, Anthony Woodard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
In now, James Choi. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pitts is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Leading off the inning, Connor Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Connor Pitts.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Settling in now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Doe is right there as he takes it for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Doe giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Ned Torres. He drew a walk his first time up.
The first baseman, Ned Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. One and two. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Into the box, Alonzo Wells. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
And that's too high, ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Tom Willett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Willett, originally from the state of Missouri, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pitts on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder. John.
Leading off the inning, John Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way, and he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Grounded softly to the right. To his left, Hernandez. And he'll just flip this one underhanded to first to record the out.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding in, Jeff Pitts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pitts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Walter Duwasi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So a 2-out stolen base has him in scoring position with a chance to push across their first tally of the ball game. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and 1 now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Brady Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jacques is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that misses 2-2. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in for the Indians, Barton McGregor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, hits. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The left fielder, number 11.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Jacques. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure
now
on. He's given up a couple of runs
hitter,
early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Anthony Woodard.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Jacques, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And it's fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Jacques isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, James Choi, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jesse Pitts will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Torres comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 13.
So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jacques on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Byron LeFevre enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Tampa Bay, number 44, Byron LeFevre.
Stepping into the box, Ned Torres. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Ned Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's by him for strike 1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Alonzo Wells will be next. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, number 2.
Standing in, Alonzo Wells. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. To his left, hits. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Alex Stowe. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So striding forward now, Tom Willett, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Doe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Hernandez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Bobo shading to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. At the plate, Booth Bobo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Booth Bobo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Jump, ranging back, gone! A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Matt Punto comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
38, Matt Punto.
Into the box, John Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jacques will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8.
Digging in once again, Sammy Pitts. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 3, the Rays 1. Benito Ordonez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Benito Ordonez.
Ready for another chance. Barton McGregor.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Barton McGregor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Into the box now, Michael Jacques. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down. Anthony Woodard will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a hard liner, but foul. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Chris Aquino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Chris Aquino.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brady Day. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is the knuckleball taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Wells. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Eric Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Eric Pena.
In now for Cleveland, James Choi, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pitts into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Ned Torres. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Alonzo Wells. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Three-two pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Christopher Harp takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 37.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss. Nice slider at the knees.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. John Pitts, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The right fielder, number 31.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, John Pitts. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. On the ground, softly towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter, the shortstop.
Striding in once again, Jeff Pitts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Back up the middle. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Number 8.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is and who's able to come through.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Walter Uwasi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throwing to first will be in time, and the Indians have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. George Gilmore earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Sonny Yap is tagged with just his first loss of the year. Christopher Harp closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please Drive home safely.